Today we're going to start with the first slogan. This slogan is called Training in the Preliminaries. This slogan raises questions on the best foundation for your practice. Then this leads to further questions about how we prepare for anything. Preparing isn't something that we just do once and then forget about. It's easy to enter into meditation and other practices and just continue along. But along the way, we lose track of why we decided to do this in the first place. By starting with the preliminaries and going back to the starting point repeatedly, we can reconnect ourselves over and over again with our initial inspiration. Using this analogy, such as combing your hair, each time we go back to the root. We need to keep reminding ourselves of the human condition, both sweet and sour, and not just the human condition in the abstract, but our own human condition specifically. On the sour side, no matter how privileged we may be, how rich or poor we may be, there are many things we cannot control. We all experience frustration and disappointment. We find ourselves trapped by the decisions we've made and the circumstances we are in. We experience sickness, aging, and the certainty of dying. On the sweet side, sometimes we ask ourselves, is that it? Is that all? Something inspires us to really look into our experience and recognize that we have something to work with. We see how amazing it is that we have this precious fleeting life and the opportunity to awaken its potential. And we recognize our good fortune to encountering the Dharma. At the same time, we see how many opportunities we pass by and how easy it is to simply sleepwalk our way through life. We also need to remind ourselves of what made us think that it was possible for us to change at all, not just according to our wishful thinking, but in reality. That shift could come through an encounter, an experience, something that made us shift. We might simply have a sudden glimpse, and that is up to us. And that is the things that started us down this path. Today's practice. Each time you practice, begin by reconnecting the practice with what inspired you to enter the path in the very beginning. As you go about your day, notice whether you are using the business of your life as a reminder of your inspiration to awaken or as an excuse to continue sleeping. The 4 reminders for today and for this week are 1. The preciousness of human life, 2. The certainty of death, 3. The entrapment of karma, and 4. The intensity of the inevitability of suffering for yourself and for all sentient beings. So I want to take a minute to start talking about what led me down the path. My mom passed in 2007 of cancer. My house burned down. And I also had a near-death experience when I gave birth to my daughter. Now, those 3 things really made me open my eyes and look at the way life really is. I'm certain that impermanence is the best teacher out there for changing your life. Nothing is certain, nothing is forever. Impermanence is something that I meditate on, and it helps me get through my mental health struggles, and it helps me get through every day. I've watched people die, working in hospice, working in nursing homes, and talking to elderly people. The one thing I know for certain is we all experience impermanence. So again today, let's reconnect with what brought us down the path. The 4 reminders for the week will be the preciousness of human life, the certainty of death, the entrapment of karma, the intensity and inevitability of suffering for yourself and for all sentient beings. I'm going to be doing these every Saturday, so we'll practice every day on this one slogan. Y'all have a great week. Love and light, my friends.